Hello everybody, it's Leah and Ryan. I was going to say from Feathersley Pigeon Auctions, but it's springtime, folks. And it's Leah and Ryan from the Pioneer Racing Pigeon Club of Ontario. Cheers, Ryan.
Hey, cheers, guys. Always self-medicated this time of year. Also, before the show starts, we want everyone, again, big sponsor of ours, Purell, keep your hands sanitized in these dangerous times. Leah, Pioneer page, this is our first, live of the year?
It is our first live of the season.
Of the season.
Of the spring 2020 race season from the Pioneer Racing Pigeon Club of Ontario. You are with us live at the clubhouse.
We are live. It's Thursday. The weather's not the nicest.
I'm going to share this so everybody else can
share it along. We want to thank you guys for tuning in. Big things happening this year in the Pioneer Club. Not only the Pioneer Club has put on for its first ever Young Bird Pioneer Invitational race. Holy jumping. What the heck is it? Leah, how many people have asked you, what is it? I don't get it. I don't understand it.
Quite a few.
Quite a few. Guys, it's simple.
I'm just sharing, so I'm going to converse in a second once I've shared it to all of our pages.
If you are on the Pioneer page, go over to our Feathersley Pigeon Auction page, like that, subscribe on the Pioneer page, which you've done. Hey, also go on to our YouTube channel, correct, Leah?
Right.
Subscribe that to follow things that we're going to be doing, past videos we've done, loft tours from Europe, loft tours from North America, Canada. We've been around. So subscribe there. We want to hit 10,000 subscriptions. That's our big goal. When we do that, we're giving something super away. Can't tell you what.
So we just wanted to wait a few minutes here to make sure everybody is tuned in, locked, and loaded as we talk about our latest venture, the Pioneer 2020 Invitational. Only 100 spots, 100 perches open. We're down, we got what, 69 left?
Yes, 69 perches are remaining. How does that work? What are we talking about, perches? What's the Invitational? 8 weeks of racing, what's going on? The Pioneer Club races in the Up North Combine. That's Canada's largest pigeon combine, okay? We have approximately 100 members. Weekly in the racing, we have in Young Birds, we have anywhere from 1,200, 1,100 down to 800 pigeons. So it's really good stiff competition. Our combine is stretched out quite large, 80 miles across, 80 to 100 miles deep. Big competition, lots of fun, a lot of serious hard-nosed pigeon flyers in the Up North Combine. And guys, thumbs up to that.
Absolutely. We absolutely support the Up North Combine. We are all members. I am a member, Ryan's a member, and Loft Manager Richard is a member. Greatest combine, we think, in Canada. Thumbs up to them. But we are going to be flying the Invitational in conjunction with their Young Bird flying series. So on their trailer.
On the trailer, it's going to be a joint release, the same release. Those birds are going to go all up and mingle together. These birds that you send to the Pioneer Invitational, they are in a brand new one loft that we are currently building, which we're going to show you in the next coming weeks. We're going to do something, what you called it, the time lapse, so you can follow us as we build. But we haven't put anything down yet.
Right.
It's starting this week here coming.
Right. We
want you guys to follow along because, hey, right now there's nothing to do. People are at home, bored out of your tree. Watch Richard and myself build. It's quite scary. I'm sure you guys are going to get a laugh at it. Make yourselves a drink. Give us some thumbs up, some wow faces. Pigeon racing's fun.
This Pioneer Invitational, this is what we're talking about. It is going to be an interactive race where participants are able to enjoy every aspect of the One Loft race experience. You're going to watch us build a loft. You're going to watch us taking entries. You're going to watch us inside the loft feeding. You're going to watch us loft flying. You're going to watch us training. Everything is going to be transparent. You're going to be able to follow along the ride the entire way, folks.
And you know, Leah, again, what is it exactly? Yes, it's a one loft race. It's a one loft race. These birds, these 100 birds, will compete within their loft. They will also compete in the combine. We are going to post the combine results with those birds. So you're going to be able to see where your bird ranks in the 8-week series of racing. Now, hopefully, we've had some thumbs up, some wow faces. We have.
People can hear us. I see some thumbs up. If you have any questions, Neil, I have taken a screenshot of the questions that you posted on yesterday's live broadcast on our Feathersleep Pigeon Auction page.
Yep.
We're going to get into them and answer them for you. Anybody else has any questions with regards to the Pioneer Club or the 2020 Pioneer Invitational One Loft Race, please post them in the comments. And just realize that we are about a 30-45 second delay. So if I don't get to them right away, sit tight, folks. I will do my best to get to the questions. If we miss a question, I will answer them in the comments after the broadcast. Now, what makes this One Loft race different from the rest of them?
It's a hybrid, Leah. It's really our thought on a hybrid.
It's the evolution.
Yeah, it's a good word, evolution. It's a hybrid. I think One Loft races are great, and I see the pigeon sport maybe in 20 years being only that, which is quite sad because I think people should enjoy the pigeons at home. And pigeons at home is a great sport. That's where it started, but it's going to evolve. It's going to grow and do what it's going to do. And I think what we're doing here, it's real good.
Well, the premise of a One Loft race is they take all the birds in and they train them, and then there's just a few little sprinkling of races at the end.
Right.
And if you're knocked out, it's over.
Right.
But this is more like flying in a young bird series, just like we would fly at our club.
Right. With that one loft deal. All the
Right.
birds are taken in together. They stay in one loft. They train as one loft.
And they're competing against each other.
They're competing against their own loft.
Right.
But to keep it true, to make sure that we're just not taking perch fees, not training your birds and not doing nothing, that's not right. We want to see these one loft birds, I'm pointing at these, which these are our own, but I'm just pointing at pigeons in general, are competing properly in the rankings of the combine. So we're doing our work. So your birds, you can rank them not only in this one loft race, but
Weekly.
amongst the combine.
Amongst the combine and weekly. So it's not the winner wins some huge prize at the end, or the last few races you win huge prizes. We have 8 weeks. We're just getting started. 8 weeks of prizes, which is listed on our flyer. I will put that here on the side while we talk, but we also have some other things that we're going to be doing, right?
Right, and again, we wanted this race to be interactive with the people who participate and the people who are sitting back saying, well, maybe I'll get in next year, whatever. Not a big deal. You want to follow the ride. That's what we want. So we're gearing up for it. Go ahead, Leah.
We have a question. Neil, thanks so much for tuning in. He asks, can participants attend the loft the day of all races? Neil, absolutely. You are more than welcome, not only to attend the day of the race, but we encourage you to come on shipping night. As you know, Pioneer Racing Pigeon Club, we always live broadcast our shipping nights on Friday nights or whatever night they may be. You're more than welcome to come down every single shipping night that we ship, handle your birds, enjoy some good food, some good fun, and you can come on the day of, absolutely.
Right, any race you want to attend that your bird's in, you can come to handle your bird, you can come to watch it compete. At the end of the 8-week series in the combine, we have what we call a fun encore, which we want to support the Borden Bond Race. The Borden Racing Pigeon Club is a club that is in our combine. They put on a pretty good open race every year.
Absolutely.
And we want to support our up north members.
And our other clubs in the combine.
Yes. And we are going to enter these birds, if you want to put them in.
At the end.
For the Borden Bond Race, which they will be entitled to win Borden Bond Race cash prizes.
As well as
their Pioneer prize. And you know what's great, Leah? Not only are you going to be able to handle those birds at the Borden Bond Race, you can pool them at the Borden Bond Race if you want. And on the day of the race, we are going to have a Pioneer barbecue where guys can come that have birds in and watch the birds compete. Hey, is this a win-win? It's winning. You're already winning. So hopefully that answers that question, Neil. That was a good question, right?
Absolutely.
Neil, I know you had a few more, 30-second delay.
And I'm going to get to them. I'm going to check out the screenshots. But Ryan, before I interrupted you, you were talking about, we were saying every week there's going to be 2 winners.
Yeah, okay. So we want this to be interactive. So this is what we're going to do. You're going to follow the race. You're going to follow us building the loft. We are taking birds in from April 26th to May 2nd. Now you're all going to say, well, why is the window that big? We want everyone to come in at the same time. We want everybody to be treated the same. Everyone gets the same canker medication, the respiratory, whatever the group needs, the group all gets the same way.
Right.
Number one, okay? Everyone we want on the same playing field. When we let the group out for the first time, everyone goes out at the same time. Everything is the same. Transparency. Now, also, hey, just because we're doing 8 weeks of prizes, there is still 13 weeks before the first race. And you know what? We need to have some prizes, some fun. Pigeon fun. Which we're going to be giving some swag away. What's swag? Some prizes. Every week, the Pioneer Club is going to be giving something away. Hey, guys, you know what we're going to do today? We are going to let the birds out. We're going to call them in. We're going to have it running on Facebook Live. We're going to run it on Win Companion. Number one loft software, I think, out there, Win Companion. We're going to turn the clock on. The 10th bird in today, or the first bird in, may win a killer Pioneer t-shirt. I mean, come on. Isn't this crazy?
Now, this is for the first 13 weeks.
13 weeks. We're giving swag away.
13 weeks leading up to the first race. Every single week, we are going to be giving away some kind of Pioneer gear or some kind of a prize. Maybe it's going to be sponsored by the Coop. We might give a bottle of Ideal Pills, something.
Leah, Versalaga, maybe we're going to give $200 away in Versalaga prizes. I don't know. You got to tune in. You got to follow along. And when we do this, we want you guys to follow with us. Give us a thumbs up. You're going to follow us on the training. You're going to follow us in the loft flying. You're going to come in and feed with us. We want to bring these pigeons into your home, into your computer, into your phone, so you can follow what we're doing.
And that's why we kept it small. We wanted to only do 100 entries this year to keep it small, keep it intimate, be able to have control over everything, and just for a little bit of fun, a little bit of positivity with everything else going on in the world. The name of the game in pigeon flying, yes, it's to win, but it's also to have fun. And we're here to have fun and to make it as real for you guys that have entered as possible. So let's talk about the good stuff. Let's talk about entry fees, and I know Neil had some other questions with regards to the points and whatever. So let's just go top to bottom.
Top to bottom or bottom to top? Which way you want to do it, Leah?
Top to bottom. So accepting entries, as Ryan said, April 26th to May 2nd only. Entry fees are $225 per bird. Breakdown of that entry fee, $125 goes to prize money, $100 to the perch. Prize money awarded weekly on the racing series. Each race times 8 races. First bird clocked wins $525. Second bird clocked wins $225. There is $6,000 in total prize money over 8 weeks of racing. If a race is canceled, all prize money will be carried over to the following week. Somebody asked, how are you going to be paying the prize money out? Is it going to be weekly? Is it going to be cash? Is it going to be a check? So Ryan, what are we doing with that?
It's quite simple. When you do bring your birds, or you send your birds to us, please have all the money, all the entry fee with your pigeon. That's first thing.
First and foremost.
Okay? Everyone's equal. It's not, hey, I want to get in, I'll pay you in a month. That's not going to work. Everyone is together. We are going to be paying out weekly. We can do e-transfer or PayPal to you. You can come by the Coop here to pick up cash if you'd like. And if you want a check, that's fine. We will pay the check out at the end of the race series when everything's over. One check. So if you win 4 races, you're gonna get a check for 4. Okay?
So you got 4 different options for payments.
4.
We've got e-transfer, which is the easiest. We've got PayPal, which both we can do weekly. Obviously, if you come to our clubhouse weekly, we can give you a payout then, whether it be cash, however you want it. Or if you want a handwritten check, the old-fashioned way, At the end of the season, we will be writing out handwritten checks, and we will combine all your winnings and put them on one check. We're not writing out checks weekly.
And by the way, so you understand, all prizes on the brochure that you see are based on 100 entries.
Correct.
100 pigeons. If there are 85, the prize structure will change. Please understand that. Okay? Please understand.
We only have 69 to go.
69 to go. We're going to sell this thing out, and that's what's going to be great. It's a great race. It's a great concept. It's evolution of pigeon flying. I like that.
Now, we had some questions. So that is going to be for first and second every single week.
Hold on. Just wanted to throw one more thing in.
Sure.
People are kind of wondering, well, what's the 8-race series? Like, well, what is that? Is that 7 100-mile races and then a 300? No. It's Up North Combine. They do Dunchurch, which is around, for us, 113 miles is the first race. We do a North Bay, which is about 150 miles for us. We go up to Latchford, Englehart. Those races are slowly stepping up from about 113 miles. We go right up to about 320 miles. You get 8 sprinkling weeks in. There's a 250, there's a 300, a 320. It's a good test for your pigeons.
We encourage you also to go on the Up North Combine website. I believe it's www.upnorthcombine.com. If you go on the Youngbird, click on the Youngbird section. I think all the races we did last year are listed there. Mm-hmm. So you can check out where these birds will actually be going. Neil says he is going to bring us a Island Paradise Loft t-shirt. Thanks so much, Neil.
Hey, that's great.
We love swag.
You know what? We might even pair that up and give that away as a double prize.
No, you're going to wear it.
I get to wear it?
You're going to wear it on a shipping night.
Triple extra large. Please don't get a small one or they go to the loft manager, Richard. He's a junior member still. What else do we want to say? Come on, fire some questions in. Neil, is Neil the only one watching? And I thank Neil for tuning in, but where is everyone today?
Okay, so that, we just talked about the prize money being awarded weekly. Each race, 8 races. First bird clocked 525, second bird clocked 225. Where is the rest of it going? The rest of it, we have $6,500. Of course, this is based on 100 entries. $6,500 in total top prizes going to Pioneer Top 3 Overall Average Speed Champion Bird. First, 1,625. Second, 1,000. Third, 625. Ryan, can you explain, please, how that works? What is the Pioneer Top 3 Overall Average Speed Champion Bird? How does a bird qualify? How does that work?
Okay, average speed, it's going to be simple. The birds have to compete for 8 weeks. Okay?
Right.
So from week 1 to week 8. If there are, let's say we take 100 pigeons in and we get 65 birds going to race number 1. And at the end of the season, we've got 13 pigeons that have been able to make every week respectably. They're not burnt out. They haven't come 4 hours late or they're down, and they can continue and they compete in all 8 weeks. They will be the average speed winner. Now, if no bird makes 8 weeks, then it will be on 7 weeks.
Right.
If no bird makes 7 weeks, we'll go down to 6 weeks. Average speed, the bird that maintains the best speed. And what's great about Win Companion, Leanne, you know it as well as I do, is everyone following along, Win Companion keeps the calculation so it's bang, spot on, which is great.
So that is for the Pioneer Top 3 Overall Average Speed Champion Bird. But we also have, if we get 100 paid entries, the Pioneer Top 3 Overall Champion Bird. This is based on points. How does that work? Angelo, thanks so much for tuning in. How does that work?
Okay, points are simple. People say, well, why did you do points and just not average speed? Well, hey, simple. Very easy. You can win the first week. Your bird can get lost or have a real bad training toss midweek. He can't make it to race 2. He's out of the average speed. But we don't want to take your shot at winning a good prize away.
Because he could come home.
Right. Then he can turn around and dominate up in the top rankings and earn points. Every week we give 100 points. So it goes 100 points for first, 99 points for second, 98 for third, 97 for fourth, all the way down to 0 points. So if you do miss a race, you're not out of the champion points. You'll be out of the champion speed, but hey, you can lose. You could fly 4 races and be first, and earn 400 points. You may win it and lose your bird still.
Right.
You can lose your bird and still win champion points.
I guess the moral of the story is we are trying to award prizes kind of not a few different ways, so it's not just one big pot at the end. And people who have, the birds have done their best and tried their hardest get cheated out of some kind of either prize money or a prize or something.
Right.
So that's why we're doing several different ways to be able to win prize money and win prizes. Now, also want to talk about the optional first pick bird clocked wins the weekly pot.
Leah, you love this because you're a pick bird phenomenon.
I'm a pick bird queen. This is now going to happen, obviously, as we get closer to the racing season. I believe the first pick bird clocked is $160 for your bird. That entitles you to a $20 entry times 8 weeks. And Feathers Elite is sponsoring the pick bird by giving $100 a week in prize money, sponsored by Feathers Elite. So right off the hop, we're starting the pick bird series with $100.
With $800, we got
$100 a week.
Right, and you know what's great? I had someone ask me, well, how do I get into the pick bird series if I only send 1 pigeon? You could be in with 1 pigeon. That's fine. That's your bird. If you have 4 birds or 5 birds, you can change your bird every week.
Right.
All we ask is on Thursday or Friday, give us a PM, send us an email. Hey, it's Jerry. Can you please put 672 as my pick bird for this week?
Right.
So hey, if you want to put more than 1 bird, great. Again, guys, this is a small, intimate race. It wasn't made to put in 10 birds per guy. We want to spread the love a little bit, get some guys in there, and pick your pigeons.
So that is $160 per bird, and the first bird clocked is obviously the first bird clocked in the Pioneer Invitational. First bird clocked in that loft, correct, Ryan?
Yeah, that's correct.
Right.
Pick bird is the first pick bird clocked.
Right, and the pick bird entry fees will be due 2 weeks before the first race of the season. So we're not going to make you commit to it right now. Obviously, you got to see how training goes.
And you know what we're going to do? That week before the first race, I'm going to throw $100 in as well. And we're going to do a practice pick bird to get everybody on the speed of how the pick bird works.
Right.
And everyone, if you're not in the pick bird or not, you get to participate. And there's only a $100 prize. You don't have to pay for it.
Right. That'll be the week before, right?
Week before.
So last year in the Pioneer Club, we did a little pick bird. We did pick birds like throughout the combine, and we had a good time doing it. And
I think one week we had about $400 in prizes.
Right. So, just a little bit of added fun. Of course, Ryan touched on the board and bond race. We're not going to worry about that until September, but that's added if you want to enter that at the end of the season. It's going to be another fun thing. $300 per bird, $50 administration, $250 goes to prize money. What else?
Well,
we also wanted to talk about, let's just say by chance, because of the craziness that's going on in the world right now, let's just say that the Up North Combine or the CU decides this year there's going to be no racing. What happens then, Ryan?
Well, what happens then? Every year we race pigeons. We're going to race pigeons this year. The Pioneer Club will go on. We will fly these pigeons 8 weeks. We will follow the course of what the Up North Combine we were going to run. And these birds will go every single week.
We will, if push comes to shove, we have the Pioneer Training Truckster.
The Truckster.
Which I don't know if you guys saw it last year, but we will absolutely follow through and we will take the birds ourselves to the destinations if by chance something happens and racing is canceled for the season.
And hey, if it is canceled, we're going to open it up so other people can compete and bring their birds and have some fun. I know you're squinting there, you're cringing, Leah, but you know what? This is pigeon racing. This is what we live for. This is what's keeping us happy and going every day. The world's full of negativity with this virus, and I get all that, but I don't need to see negative stuff with my pigeons. Pigeons are fun. It's the bright side. It's the sun of the day. Like, Richard said, pigeons keep you living.
And look at those cute little babies right now. I don't know if you guys can see them in the camera, but we've got some beautiful, look at that.
Hen.
Look at that
Young
little
hen.
beautiful
She in the camera
mealy.
good?
Yeah.
God, man, she's
Isn't that something?
If that's not positivity and something to make you smile on, you know, a
Sure,
kind of
nice.
drizzly, cloudy Thursday with everything going on in the world, let's just hold these little guys up.
Right there.
Then I don't know what is.
This is what it's all about, guys. And hey, if you're following along, post pictures of your youngsters. Let's get them out there.
I think I might do that on our Feathers Elite page. Let's get
We'll
positive and
Icelandic
post.
whites.
And the little whites.
Right from Eastland.
These little
Icelandic
whites here, they're
whites.
going to be going on
100%.
my
Team-
race team. Team Flying Bitches. These little ones are going to go.
Look at the lovely little baby down on their heads.
God.
Health, and more health, guys. Again, keep your youngsters healthy. Hey, no matter what you're doing with your young birds, if you're giving them to a friend, sending them into one-loft races, I always recommend preparing your youngsters. There's multiple ways. Now, you see these youngsters here, and you're saying, boy, where's mom and dad? They've just been taken away from their parents. Okay? They've all been taken away, and you can see, Leah, bring them up there. You see how long the tails are? Nice short. Just what would you say? About an inch and a half long? Inch and a quarter. Again, still wet under the wings, we call it. These birds are now being weaned off. They're going to start their weaning in baskets, and they'll learn to eat and drink, and we'll show that here in the next week of what we do. All these guys are going to be weaned off. They look great. They're in great condition. The feather quality, the fret marks, there's almost nothing on them. Beautiful yellowing on the heads. Some of the things we do to get our birds ready, not only for... You got a question, Leah?
Oh, no, I was just going to say we have all these great products here, and these are just kind of a sampling of some of the stuff that we use in our own loft and what we will be using in the Pioneer Invitational one loft on your own birds. We've got, Ryan, let's show a few of the products because we can't really see on the table.
Not a problem. I'm going to show these guys. Richard, you all right there? You fine yet? Good job. What we like to do with the youngsters is there's a few things we do with them, products that we use while they're even in the nest, when we're weaning them. We really love, first thing is, I always recommend vaccinating for PNV salmonella, adenovirus. Do your vaccinating. That's number one. Get that out of the way. You can't do enough of that. That age, yeah, no problem. Right in the back of the neck. And you know what's real good? You probably can't see it, but here's the bird. Boom, right in the back of the neck. It's very simple done. You don't need anyone to hold them. They basically hold themselves. Works good. Vaccinate them yourself. And you know what? Vaccinate them 2 times. No problem. You're not going to hurt them. Hit them now. Hit them a week after, or 2 weeks after you've completely weaned them.
We will be vaccinating all the birds that come into the loft, correct?
All the birds will be vaccinated. No problems. You all right, Leah?
I'm fine.
Okay, good. Other things that we like to use, and you can give this at any time. I'm going to bring this up.
Another product we will be using in our
one loss. We use this with our auction birds. We use this with our quarantine birds.
I don't know if you can see that. Those are the yellow drops.
Yellow drops are fantastic. Give a shake, shake, shake. You can use it in the nostril. You can use it in the mouth, and you're going to see, hey, no BS here. FE. This is our Feathers Elite bottles. This is our own that we use.
Our own stash.
Hey, how do we give it when they're this small? I don't want to put it in their nose.
Can you use that in the water?
You can use it in the water. You can use it in the mouth. How do I use it in this baby? Look at him. I can't put it in his nose. Simple, simple, simple.
I don't know if Dad or loft manager Richard. It's all right. That's also
Look,
my father.
look.
Wait, maybe Richard can bring up the little.
Hold on, guys.
nest bowl.
Hold this up. Dad, hold this there in front of the camera, please.
Thank you. Nice little
Just
hand.
hold it up.
You got to bring it up
Gotta
in
bring it
front
up.
of the camera.
Right
We
there.
want it right
Right
here.
there.
Right there,
Hold
yeah.
it right there. 2 hands. How do we do this? Very simple.
Look at this beautiful.
You get a
little
drop.
baby.
Bonus time.
You're going to open up his mouth. 1, You can do 2 drops right in his mouth. Take a look. He's taking that right in. Natural fighting against canker and respiratory. Look at the health on him. He's a super little youngster.
It's a hen.
Yeah,
Nice young
she's
hen.
a real gorgeous
See
hen.
the white tick in the eye here,
Yeah.
guys? Come on.
This is beautiful. Thank you, Richard.
Very intelligent.
Now,
Thank you.
what's another product we use? And I'll use this product. Hey, use the product. Every time I look at a youngster, I'll pop them with one. Hey, if I see a hen sitting on the nest, I'll pop her with one. I see a cock sitting on the nest, bang, I pop it with one. It's a natural product. It doesn't hurt. When do you use this in racing? When the birds come back from a race. You can give it to them on the Sunday. You can give it to them on a Thursday.
And
You
it's
can give
one
it
of
to
the
them-
one of the products we will be using throughout this racing season.
That's correct. Another product we love to do. Hey, parasite mist. How does this work? You can spray it in their water for worms. Okay? What I like, see the mist? Right in the nest bowl. Right in the nest. Look at the babies. Are they enjoying it? Hold on. It doesn't hurt them. It gets rid of lice, mites, bugs, keeps the nest bowl clean. Babies get a nice little bath, a nice little wash. Take a look. Look at the good feather quality on the feather. The water is beating off of them,
Let's take a look.
which I don't know if you can see. I'm going to bring that right up.
Icelandic whites.
Ricky, right from Iceland.
Look at him.
Had them for
And
years.
again, guys, you can put a spray in your drinkers. 1-2 pumps in your drinker, that's all. Gets rid of the worms, everything. Great, great product. Again, the one-loft birds, when they come in, they will be getting a little bit of this in their water, and they will get it under their wings. Okay? Again, look, I'm telling you, showing you, under the wing. Done. The bum of the bird. Done. Hey, look, you want to do it at home? Your nest bowl, it's done. Keep the mites, keep the lice off. It's a great little product. We use it. Keep the birds healthy. It's all about keeping them healthy.
Another product, the Ideal Pills, of course,
Hey, you can't go wrong with these.
from Versalaga.
These are great, great, great. We have the best price on them. These are $65. Fantastic product. What do they look like? Because they sound good. I'm going to now show you.
Ryan's tried them.
So what do you get in that container?
You get 500 pills in that one. Okay, that's a pill. It's
I think
a
you're wrong. I think it's 600.
600.
It's
I think
six-
600.
600.
600. There's the pill. It's a little bigger than a big pea.
We got Sparky Loft in the house.
Yeah, he's a pickbird winner.
And he's also is reserved a perch in
I would
the
have to say go up the
one
loft.
loft.
I pop the pills in my mouth.
Pops him in his mouth.
I do.
Yeah.
And
Loft manager Richard eats them.
if you don't, no, I
No,
don't
and
eat them.
it's a good tip. Hold on.
Another product, the Ideal Pills, we will be using with our One Loft participants. And of course, go ahead, Ryan.
Just getting back to what Richard was saying, it's a good thing.
Right.
Putting pills in your pocket, it's a pain in the butt. It really is. What we like to do with these Ideal Pills is you open them up, you put about, if you're going to be giving more than 3, 4, 5, you can put 10, pop them in your mouth, hold them. These things take about 2-3 hours in your mouth to dissolve. Trust me, I've tried it. It takes a while to dissolve. Over an hour, pop them in your mouth, hold them in your mouth. You grab your bird. Oh, we're live cameraing. Like that. It's in your mouth. It's not hurting nothing. Richard, hold this up here. We're going to show. Hey, look, it's still in my mouth.
Now you're learning real tips and
No,
tricks
just
here.
hold the basket, please. You
Hold
got
it
to
up.
hold it in front of the camera. That's where we're going. We're still learning with Loft Manager Richard. He's on a training. Look, pop it out of your mouth. Open it up. Give her a little push. Feel her go down. Done. Now, hey, I don't got to reach in my pocket. I've got another baby here.
Tastes like licorice.
And it smells and tastes like licorice. Hold it up again in front of that camera.
What a pair of youngsters.
Hold it right up. Look at where we're going. Again, the little blue. Pop it out of your mouth. Down the hatch. Perfect. And guys,
What about the cock?
well, he had
Give
one
it to
earlier.
him.
He had one earlier.
You can give them up to 3 a day. There's no problems. A great product. Again, this product's great for when they're pumping babies. You give them to the breeders when they're on the nest. Hey, you've done the first round. All the hens are sitting on eggs. Pop a handful in your mouth, go through, boom, 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 boom. Pop them in the mouth. Give them to the babies. Give them to the breeders. Give them to your race birds. Take the time. Do it right. Great, great product.
You're going to see Ryan be administering these products, these great products from Versalaga throughout, right?
Yes.
The season. You're going to be able to watch us build a loft, which is very exciting. Watch in the loft, feeding. You're going to see loft flying. We're trying to, as I said, make this as interactive as possible.
Lots of fun.
Lots of fun.
Hey, it's the evolution of one-loft racing. And guys, one thing I'm sick of, I've flown enough one-loft races. I'm sick of these tailwind races. A guy picks a Wednesday when the wind is 20 kilometers behind them and everything comes together. Guys, we were in a great one-loft race last year, the biggest one in Canada. Okay? We were partners with Gallo Loft from Spring Hill, Florida. Okay? We had a fantastic pigeon throughout the whole series of racing. No problems. Great. Final race, big prize money. We had a super pigeon. We came 10th. You know what we won for 10th? We won $500. Hold on. There's 1,000 pigeons on a tailwind, 35 birds on a drop. You know what, guys? That to me, it's fun, but I'm almost thinking, sort of, I'm going to go to the casino and put $100 in the.
So we're keeping it small, we're keeping it simple, and we're trying to give everybody a fun time and multiple ways to win. Winning weekly, doing some prizes, just some fun things to get everybody involved, keep promoting the sport. You know, let's have some fun. That's what it's all about.
It's all about fun. Remember, the 13 weeks before the first race, we're going to have some swag.
Oh, let me do this another swag here. There we go.
We got some nice swag. Again, guys, what I love, and these good, healthy youngsters, you can pick the droppings up, the nice little white. You can put them in your pocket.
White cap.
White cap on them. So nice and healthy.
Another great question from Neil. What happens with the birds at the end of the series ownership? Of course, the birds go back to...
Good question. I like that.
A great question.
That
The
is a
birds
good question.
obviously go back to
Very
the
good.
owner. Whatever you have left at the end, you're more than welcome to come and pick them up. We encourage it.
Hey, you never
Hope
know.
you would.
You never know. Maybe we'll have Pioneer Old Bird series. We can think about that, guys. The sky, hey, the sky is the limit.
Who knows?
Who knows? We're having fun.
We could do a Pioneer
Old bird.
auction. We could do
an
auction of
And
the
guys,
birds.
we're not going to spring anything up on you. If
No,
you want
it's
your birds back.
absolutely, it's your choice at the end of the season. They're yours.
And also, guys, another great product. I can't stress enough. Right here, the all-in-one from Versalaga. It is the best grid on the planet. It is the best. It has so much in it, over 65 ingredients. Too much to name, way too much. But the birds love it. It's happy hour for pigeons, and right now we're in the happy hour area. This is my all-in-one. That's their all-in-one.
We encourage you to enter. We hope this is going to give a little bit of light in the doom and gloom that we just see bombarding our Facebook feeds, and I'm sure yours as well. Just a little fun thing that we thought we'd throw together for everybody. Keeping it simple, 100 birds, inviting everybody to join, inviting you, of course, to come and handle your birds, to come to every shipping night. We have a great time here on Friday nights, as I'm sure anybody who's tuned in to our Facebook Lives can see. We got some prizes we're going to give away.
Also, hey, I want to mention another thing. If you're out of the area, maybe you're in Calgary, maybe you're in California, maybe you're in Florida, and you want to participate, hey, the borders are closed or the airlines are closed, and you want to get involved in this race, real simple. Send us a message, send us an email, give me a call. We will put you in touch with top breeders in our combine that fly weekly in our combine. We will put you in touch with them. They will donate a pigeon, no problem, for you to compete in this series. And if you guys want to make a side deal with them, go ahead. well, we will make sure that they donate a pigeon, get something going for you, so you can participate. Also, can't forget this, Leah.
Oh, our swap.
Our swap.
We forgot.
We forgot the swap.
As it stands right now, the swap is carrying on. We are going to continue with the swap scheduled for Saturday, May the 2nd, where we invite everybody to bring on their youngsters. If you don't have youngsters, bring on whatever you have, pigeon-wise, fancies or racing pigeons. Come down to the swap. You can buy, sell, or trade your pigeons with other local fanciers. Just a great way for everybody to come together, see what everybody else has, maybe do a little bit of buying, do a little bit of selling, have a good time. We're going to do pigeon bingo. We're going to have some raffles. We're going to have lunch. Just a way to get everybody together, continue to promote the hobby, promote the sport of racing pigeons, promote the sport and the hobby of pigeon keeping in general. As we all know, and we keep hearing over and over again, it's a dying hobby, it's a dying sport. We're trying to kick it up a notch and keep everybody engaged and have a good time.
And you know what we're going to do? At that pigeon swap, hopefully it goes as well as I think it's going to go. We are going to go, maybe we're going to get Loft Manager Richard to pick out just one youngster that he sees there. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to put it up to the Facebook friends, the Squeaker Squad. They can take a look at this pigeon, and hopefully we're going to enter that bird in, and one of you lucky winners is going to be flying with that pigeon. You okay, Leah?
I'm fine. It's
Okay,
not Corona. It's just a...
We're going to do that. A super fun giveaway.
Sure.
Hey, isn't that fun? That's like going to the Lear Market.
Which is what we're sort of trying to create with our swap. A little Lear Market type thing for everybody to get together and, you know, swap some pigeons, buy, sell, trade. Let's keep the pigeon sport alive. Let's remain positive with all the doom and gloom that's going on. Remain positive and keep going.
Yeah, pigeon racing this year in Pioneerland is not going to stop. No matter what, we're going to push through. We want you guys to enjoy your pigeons.
Where there's a will, there's a way, folks.
Right.
And we will find the way, you know, to keep this hobby and sport going and, you know, keep...
I have to say that Leah,
Yes, Dad?
45 years in pigeon flying.
I'm not even that old, Dad. What are you doing?
She's now 45 years old, guys.
No, she's a couple months from 45
Loft
years.
Manager Richard, thanks so
All
much for tuning in,
Loft Manager
Richard.
Richard. Guys, are you having fun yet? I know I am. Hey, tomorrow, we're doing something fun tomorrow, Leah. What are we doing? Do you know what we're doing?
I don't even know.
We're going to the Niagara One Loft race.
Oh, right.
I'm going down to video with Ricky Fife. We're going down. We're going to see him.
We're going to do a tour because it's clubs supporting other clubs, One Loft races supporting One Loft races, because that's what it's all about, folks.
Hey guys, you know what I love about last year? Ricky Fife, what did he do? He took those One Loft birds from Niagara, he put them in the Englehart Open against the Combine. Ricky Fife, first, second, third, fourth, fifth with One Loft pigeons. You know what? That's a round of applause. Guys, in 2017, we ran a small One Loft race to Trifecta. We went to the big 400. We were first and third, 400 miles. Against Combine pigeons with One Loft pigeons. Guys, these pigeons, these One Loft pigeons, they can compete against the Combine. Leah, you're rolling your eyes. I'm having fun. It's time to end this.
I think it is time. Thanks so much, guys, for tuning in. Leah and Ryan from the Pioneer Racing Pigeon Club of Ontario, inviting you to have a little bit of fun this year and join our Pioneer Invitational. If you guys have any questions, please, of course, send us a PM. Call Ryan. He loves to talk about One Loft racing all day long. 416-990-0187.
Hey, and by the way, if you have any tips on construction, please let us know.
Oh, yeah. And follow our page because you will be watching the construction of the Pioneer Invitational.
By the way, you see we have all of our fingers.
Loft. He has all his fingers now. We're not quite sure if he'll have them at the end of the loft building.
Purell.
But follow along. We're trying to make it fun for you guys. Put a little bit of positivity in your day. Thanks so much. Keep flying. Keep smiling.
Remember,
and don't forget to wash your hands.
Keep you living.
Pigeons keep you living, as Loft Manager Richard says, and they sure do. Thanks so much, guys. Have a great Thursday night.